People ask me, Lucas, why do you wear the rubber band? And as we're stepping into a new year, it's the perfect moment to discuss the secret to lasting change. And this little rubber band will help us to understand it. So have you ever experienced changing something super quickly? Setting yourself up with a crazy New Year resolution that only lasted 2 weeks at best? Well, that's exactly what we can learn from this rubber band, as it represents the human capacity to change. The moment we try to introduce new habits, it's as if we're trying to stretch this band. And the more you stretch it, the more pressure you'll generate. That will just try to bring you back to where you started. That's why when people try to change very quickly and introduce all these New Year's resolutions, the tension can become so intense that it'll just snap them right back to square one. But if you start slowly and you keep at it, you'll have time to slowly adapt to that resistance that comes from implementing new changes. And slowly but surely, you'll reach a breakthrough point, snapping that metaphorical rubber band and become a new version of yourself with habits that truly benefit you. Great, now I need to look for a new rubber band. That will do it. So now you know how it works, let's have a look at how we can make change stick this time around. Step number 1, understand the process of change. The first thing to understand about change is that it's a process, not an event. Lasting transformation requires patience and persistence. It's like tuning a guitar. You don't just crank each string to some tension at once without checking the progress throughout. Instead, you make small incremental adjustments until you find that perfect pitch. Similarly, small consistent actions towards change are what eventually lead to significant results. Step number 2, set realistic goals. The key to sustainable change is setting realistic, achievable goals. Don't set yourself up for a failure by aiming for the impossible. If your goal for this year is to become the best player you can possibly be, don't now try to practice 5 hours a day if you haven't been picking up the guitar more than twice a week last year. Start with something manageable instead, maybe 30 minutes a day, and gradually increase your practice time once you start getting used to it. Consistency over intensity, my friend. I always have a huge admiration for those who practice the guitar day after day for many and many months, even if it's just for 20 minutes. Moving now on to step number 3, be authentic. Change should come from a place of authenticity, not because you feel pressurized by societal standards or fleeting inspirations. Embrace who you are, quirks and all. Just like my crazy mustache and bright green guitar probably make me stand out, your unique traits are what make your music and your life uniquely yours. Celebrate them and let them guide you to your goals and resolutions. As Kurt Cobain said, wanting to be someone else is a waste of the person you are. Moving on to step number 4, create a supportive environment. Environment is a key. Therefore, try to surround yourself with people who support and inspire you. Just as a plant needs the right soil to grow, you need an environment that nurtures your growth. That's why when you become part of Modern Guitar Course, you get access to our private community where players post their progress, get feedback, and most importantly, support each other and therefore grow much faster. For now, you can try finding some free Facebook groups or online forums, but just be careful as most of those players there won't have the best intentions in their hearts and probably just criticize your playing without providing actual valuable feedback that will help you to progress faster. Moving on to the last step, number 5, track and measure your progress. Whatever gets tracked and measured gets improved. That's why players, when they join us, they get equipped with a custom training plan so they know what they're focusing on each day and mainly keep track of their progress. So whether that's mastering a new technique, scale, or writing a riff a day, it's important to keep track of it. So you can hold yourself accountable, and on days when you feel stuck, you can motivate yourself by looking back at how far you've already come. So there you have it, how to finally experience the lasting change. Thank you so much for being here. I truly wish you all the best this year. May it be your best year filled with everything you've always wanted to finally come to life. And if by any chance you'd like to finally have a proper guaranteed structure that like a yellow brick road covers every single one of the modern guitar aspects so you can finally get your playing to that advanced level, then check out the links in the description. Honestly, I don't mind if you do click it or not, I just want to make sure you're extremely happy with your playing, whether that's through becoming part of Modern Guitar Course or following me here on YouTube or any other social media. So thank you for your support, have an amazing day, and most importantly, keep the guitar alive.